Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. If I sound a little bit dead, I greatly apologize. It's because I am. I had a very late shift last night. I was there till about 2 o'clock in the morning, and at time recording, it's only about 7, and I've been up for about 3 hours. So I've had about 5 hours of sleep. I'm very sorry. Basically, I had a plan to do a sort of a news update video. I was going to talk about Ukraine receiving Mirage 2000s from France. I was going to talk about Albanese not sending coal to Ukraine, and I was going to talk about new drones that Australia's acquiring, which is a really interesting development that I'm quite excited for. But then, of course, Ukraine had to go and blow up an SU-57. So, of course, now I've got to drop all those plans and do this now instead, because, this is actually a lot more interesting, in my opinion at least, anyway. Now, for those of you that aren't in the know, the SU-57 is basically Russia's most cutting-edge combat aircraft. It's allegedly stealth. Those claims are very dubious, and its capabilities, whilst it is a meme and people laugh at it all the time, it is a decent plane. I mean, it is superior to an Su-35 and the current Russian generation fighter jets. But the problem is that at the end of the day, it lacks in certain areas, which would make it a lot more competitive against, let's say, Western variants. That being said, though, it's a good plane, and it can carry 2 air-launched ballistic missiles, or generally Kinzhals. Now, this is a big advantage for Russia, given the fact that the only other fighter jet, so I'm stressing fighter jet, not bombers, that can carry I'm so sorry. That can carry the Kinzhal can only carry a single Kinzhal. So you can carry a single extra missile, which is pretty decent. These aircraft were based in, I believe, Crimea, in Russian-occupied territory, and were taken out by a drone. And that's pretty big. I mean, for several reasons, okay? First of all, it's a big thing for Ukraine, because, I mean, they destroyed Russia's greatest fighter jet that they have right now that we are aware of being in existence. It's a big blow for Russia, because they only have about 20 of these in active service. Yes, I know Russia technically has about 50 or so, but the issue is that most of these are test bed models, and they're just they're having all this stuff worked out on them, and they're being used for experimental stuff. So the thing is, that's a pretty serious blow. Then, of course, it's made even worse by the fact that the Russians just completely failed to actually defend it, which is possibly the most amusing thing about this whole incident. I mean, it's just sitting out in the open, which doesn't make any sense. I mean, hell, even the Tu-22 M variants and the various other bombers that Russia operates, at least they're covered in tires now after that drone strike incident, which destroyed one. But instead, the Russians are just sitting around going, "Oh yeah, it's fine. Just leave our $30 million plus fighter jet just sitting there. Just leave it there, in the open, when drones exist and Ukraine's been bombing us with ATACMS for the last few weeks." It just makes no sense, to be honest. I think it's kind of idiotic, and I think it's kind of amusing that the Russians didn't even think to install a bit of camouflage netting, so that maybe the drone would crash into that instead of go straight into the super expensive fighter jet that you only have a few of. But yeah, that's really it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. I'm going to be doing a video on why Russia's losing next, so this might take a bit longer to do. But yeah, I thank you all very much for watching. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Thank you very much. Goodbye.